In this video, we got a gameplay on the new playoff Evo Galaxy Opal, Darius, Garland, and NBA 2K23 Myteam for his crazy good performance against the Knicks yesterday to will them to tie up the series 1-1. I think he had 32 points, and he did get an Evo from a diamond all the way up to a 98 overall Galaxy Opal. He's going to be a point guard, shooting guard, is only 6'1", so that's probably going to be his main flaw and his main issue is just the fact that he's undersized, because other than that, this card looks great on paper. 98 3 ball, 97 mid-range, pretty good at going to the basket as well with a 90 driving dunk and a 97 ball handle. He's going to be super quick with the ball in his hands. Defensively, besides the block, I mean, not terrible defensive stats. 84 steal, 91 perimeter with an 86 interior defense. And then, like I mentioned, he's going to be a super quick card. 97 speed, 97 acceleration with a 97 speed with ball. And then you take a look at his badges. He does have 17 in Hall of Fame, including Limitless Takeoff, Agent 3, Amped, Blinders, Catch and Shoot, Deadeye, Guard Up, Limitless Range, Mini Magician, Ankle Breaker, Clamp Breaker, Handles for Days, Hyperdrive, Killer Combos, Mismatch Expert, Quick First Step, and Unpluckable. And then he's also got 32 gold badges, including Slithery, Claymore, Comeback Kid, Corner Specialist, Green Machine, Space Creator, Volume Shooter, Break Starter, Dimer, Floor General, Special Delivery, Anchor, which is really nice, Challenger, Clamps, Glove, Interceptor, Menace, Off-Ball Pass, Pick Dodger, Pogo Stick, and Workhorse as well. So I mean, on paper, like I mentioned, I mean, this Darius Garland card, he looks perfectly fine. It's just the fact that he's 6'1", I think is going to really hurt him against those taller point guards, but I think he'll be a fun point guard to use. You can see right here, he's got great dribble sigs and great movement. He does have his own size up, which is one of the best size ups in the game, and then he does have that Trae Young escape. So movement wise, I mean, the card can really move at a high level, especially if you do know how to dribble. And then his jump shot is now going to be on very quick timing. So if you thought his diamond release was if you thought his diamond card's jump shot was fast, this one is going to be on very quick timing. So a way better jump shot, you know, a little bit better dribble sigs. He's just going to be a better card all around than his diamond version, whether it was a diamond from the playoffs or that diamond from, I think, the Transcendent set. He also does have the he does have the Trae escape. He also does have the Trae Young leaner, which can be very effective on next gen and current gen as well. So all around, I mean, Darius Garland, he's going to be an offensive beast. He's just 6'1", so really want to see what he can do in game. And then going to the basket, he does have a 90 driving dunk, quick drop, soft one. He should be very solid at going to the rim as well. But let's go green number 3, and let's get on to the Galaxy Opal Darius Garland gameplay. Into the Clutch Time online game here with the Galaxy Opal Darius Garland. My opponent's got a really good squad. He's also got a really tall team, having Taco Fall at that power forward spot. We're trying to attack that rim, and we're going to go right at Sengun and Taco Fall and get that layup to drop. I mean, he's got Sengun at point guard. He's got Sean Livingston at shooting guard. Like I mentioned, he's got Taco Fall at that power forward spot. So this is going to be a really tough test for Garland, and I'm expecting him to kind of get, you know, mashed on the offensive end. As his Taco's going to try to drive in, we're going to play exceptionally good defense and actually get that paint stop, but Garland's going to have to match up against these really tall centers, which is going to make it really tough to score. But look at Garland going back-to-back dunks, attacking that rim. That was a really good contested layup he made on that first possession, and then just able to take the slower centers and power forwards off the dribble and able to get to the cup for the easy 2 points. I mean, the card is super quick. I can't confirm, like, he is definitely a really quick card as we're trying to stop Taco Fall. And there's just nothing we can do there. I mean, Taco, if he wants to, can probably score every single point this game. I just really want to see what Garland can do on the offensive end. Obviously got a 3-hum with this card and just really try to knock down threes. So we're looking to find Dino. We had some space there, but I don't really want to score a Dino. I want to score with my man Darius Garland. We're looking to fade to that right. And yeah, we just got boxed. We just got boxed on that possession. I mean, he's got Sengun at point guard, who we all know is a very good defensive point guard. And it's going to be tough to score the basketball, especially 3-hunting wise, with those really tall centers and power forwards in Hakeem Olajuwon and Taco Fall. But look at Garland actually on the boards, able to snag up that rebound. Give me that big body screen from my man Sabonis. He just went right through that screen. We're going to burst right by him though. Garland attacking, and I mean, I will say that is probably the perfect example of Garland going to the rim. If he's going to get contested by a Hakeem Olajuwon, by a D-Rob, you know, those type of Dwight Howard, you know, those type of power forwards, there's just nothing he can do. I mean, he's only 6'1". Yes, he does have quick drops and 90 driving dunk, but the card isn't going to be like exceptionally good at going to the basket. You're going to want to use him mainly as a 3-hunter. We're looking to stop pop from way downtown, and we can't knock it down, man. It is going to be really tough to get threes off in this clutch time game. I mean, my opponent, everyone on his court is at least 6'7", and most cards are 6'10", 6'11", with Sengun and Giannis. We're looking to play good defense though. I mean, I will say Garland's not playing bad defense. Like, he's not gonna be able to hold his own against a card like Sengun because Sengun's 6'10", Garland's only 6'1", but he's playing a lot better defense than I did expect it. But I gotta get going here on the offensive end. It is just really hard to get a 3-ball up right now as my opponent is playing some good defense. We did kind of have a shot there. I mean, I guess I should have taken that. Yeah, I probably should have taken that shot. I just wasn't confident shooting that 4-pointer, but we're looking to play good defense here on his Sengun. Can we maybe get a little lucky steal? And it's just not going well in this game right now. It is just not going well. Can't really get anything to go on the offensive end. But I mean, with a card like Garland, it's just going to be hard to do stuff that a 6'7", a 6'8" point guard can do, like a Penny Hardaway, like a Michael Jordan, like a Sean Livingston, you know, Cade Cunningham and Jimmy Butler. It's just being 6'1", it really, like, you can't really score the ball on the inside unless you get like a wide open dunk. And then when you're trying to shoot threes, even though Garland's got a great jump shot, he's got great sigs, so he's able to create space. It's just going to be really hard to get those threes up because it's hard to shoot over a card like Sengun because he's 6'10", as we're looking to find Dino here on the inside. And I guess we'll have to take our easy assist. I mean, we just got to score whatever points we can. But that's the other thing, being 6'1", even though he's got a quick jump shot, he can create space at a very high level with those good dribble sigs. It's just going to be hard to shoot over a card like Sengun. And that's probably going to be my main issue with Garland, is obviously the fact that he is 6'1". But can we pull up here from the... Okay, that's just me. I got to green that. That is 1000% just on me. I mean, yes, it's a little bit deep of a shot. It can be a little bit difficult to green those, especially with a card you don't know their jump shot. But if I'm wide open from the 4-point range, I just got to be able to knock it down. So that 100% is on me for missing that wide open shot. But we're looking to attack that paint, going all the way. And we get a little bit lucky because Sean Livingston just sent that out of bounds. So once again, just Garland going to the rim. If there's somebody there to contest, it's going to be really hard to score the basketball. And that's obviously my main worry with this Garland card, is we are able to knock down 2 free throws. He's got a solid free throw release, nothing too crazy. It's definitely not the best free throw release in the game, but it doesn't really matter too much, as we're looking to try to play some good defense here on a Sengun. I mean, it's just going to be hard to get stops if he really wants to. If he just wants to score a Sengun every play, it's going to be really hard to get stops. But he's going to miss that shot there with Sean Livingston, and we're looking to push that ball here. Man, I swear you can't pass the basketball Taco Fall on the court. You just cannot pass the basketball, because if you pass it anywhere, you know, where he's standing, he's just going to get that steal pretty much every single time. As we're going around that screen, I just can't get a shot up. I just cannot get a 3 up with this Garland card. I'm trying to 3-hunt, so I'm taking some terrible looks, and that's probably not what you want to do with this card. I mean, we just matched a good opponent. I matched an opponent who's got really good defenders. They're all 6'7", 6'10" and above. It's just going to be hard to score with this Garland card against people like this. So I'm actually glad that I matched up against a good opponent who does have a really good team, because it would be too easy just to score against those smaller cards. So I want to show you guys, you know, kind of what it's going to look like against most people you play against. It's just going to be hard to get any sort of shot up, any sort of space when there's just these giants on the court. And that's just unfortunate. We're at that stage of my team. So you can still have fun with this card. If you match against, you know, other people who have shorter point guards or shorter teams, you can definitely still dominate with this Garland card. I'm not saying he's a bad card. I'm just saying he's 6'1". So if you match a team like this, where everybody's basically 6'10", 7 foot, 7'6", and Taco Fall, it's going to be very hard to score the basketball unless you're an elite dribbler, which I definitely am not, because he's just going to help off there. He's going to leave our Sabonis left wide open. I mean, I just was not able to score the ball, and I don't want to go into another clutch time game and just go up against a, you know, crappier opponent who has a worse team. As Garland trying to go all the way to the rim, he can't finish that. I mean, I know I didn't put up any points, but I just want to show you guys what this Garland card looks like in game against a good opponent, because you guys know, if I go into another clutch time game, I match against a kid who's got no good cards, I can drop 25, 30 points with this card. It's not hard to do, but if you match up against a team like this, a guy that's got 6'10" Sengun at point guard, he's got Taco Hakeem, this is what you're gonna get out of the card. And that's why I want to show you guys a realistic gameplay. Now I could go, you know, cut this and just don't even show you guys this footage, go into another clutch time games, go drop 30 points, and then now you guys think Garland's an amazing card. But that's just not the case. Yes, you can do that. He's still a really fun card to use, and I 100% agree with that. If you match against the right opponent who doesn't have tall point guards, doesn't have a really tall team, and especially you know how to dribble, which I don't, at a very high level, and you can create space, he's going to be a really fun point guard to use. I just want to show you guys, realistically, that's what most times it's going to look like when you load into Unlimited, you load into clutch time, and you got to play these giants at the point guard spot. It's going to be really hard to get this card shot off. Yes, I should have been able to knock down maybe 1 or 2 wide open threes. That's on me for missing those shots, but realistically, this is what it's going to feel like with using Garland. Liability on the defensive end, can't get any paint stops, and then getting those threes up is going to be next to impossible against a 6'10" point guard and a 7'6" Taco Fall in the pick and roll. How are you supposed to create any space unless you do get a wide open shot? And then going to the basket, if there's anybody down low, it's going to be very hard to score the basketball. So hopefully you guys can still like understand why I'm posting this video. If you guys would rather me honestly just never show you guys this footage and go into another couple clutch time games and just go drop 30 with him, let me know, because if that's what you guys would rather see, I'll definitely start doing that with my gameplays. I just personally like the fact that you guys can see, you know, what this card realistically is going to look like in game. But if you guys would rather just watch like a highlight mixtape, you know, that type of stuff where I just go into clutch time games and just, you know, score a bunch of points with the card and only show his highlights, then I can definitely do so and never show his lowlights. But I just want to show you guys a realistic gameplay about this Garland card. I've been rambling on for too long. Hopefully you guys still did enjoy the video and you got to see what the Opal Garland looks like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.